Just in case you haven't seen the news, Tesla founder Elon Musk is now the proud owner of Twitter, and he's already shared some of his big plans for the social media platform. From charging $8 for a blue tick to laying off over half the company's employees, disgruntled tweeters have been fleeing in their thousands, and they're mostly headed in one direction: Mastodon. But what exactly is Mastodon? Why does being decentralized make it better than Twitter? And is it really here to stay for years to come? Here's how it happened. We won't dwell too long on the backstory that everyone's familiar with, but after months of toing and froing, and an on-off relationship more eventful than your favourite sitcom, Elon Musk is now finally the owner of Twitter, and following the blue tick fiasco and already firing Twitter's CEO and CFO in his short tenure, not everyone is thrilled with the platform's new leadership, which is why over 500,000 users have already made the switch to Mastodon since Musk took over. But what you might not realise is that Mastodon has been around since 2016. With a backstory similar to other social platforms like Facebook, it was launched by a German developer while he was still a student, in the hope of creating an improved and decentralized version of his favorite social media app, Twitter. The result was a kind of crossover between Twitter and Discord, a place where users can write posts called toots and join various communities called instances, each run on different servers located around the world. You choose one instance when you sign up, which makes up the second part of your username. It could be anything from Star Wars to rock music, or just whatever you're interested in. And what makes decentralization so important is that each server has its own rules and moderation guidance, so some instances might ban adult content and hate speech, while others might not. The important takeaway here is that Mastodon doesn't just have one central body controlling all of its content. Each server is independently moderated by its own team of volunteers, who can remove posts and even close an instance if they don't like where it's going, meaning users can find and join an instance with rules they align with and engage with content that they deem appropriate. This mass of interconnected servers has become known as the Fediverse, with each server based on Mastodon's free and open source software, so anyone can copy it and form their own social network. A different model from what we've seen at the usual social media giants. Similar to Twitter, on Mastodon you can still follow people and companies, boost their toots and leave likes. But not all of Mastodon's servers were built for Twitter levels of popularity, and so the unprecedented demand over the last few weeks has seen some instances experience significant downtime while they work to improve their infrastructure. And if you're wondering how Mastodon makes money, the answer is that it kind of doesn't. Some servers' costs are covered by crowdfunding, others by Patreon, and a few are just self-funded, while there's also the option to become a sponsor of Mastodon's own platform, adding your name to a list with hundreds of others. The result of these fundraising activities is there are no paid ads to be found anywhere on Mastodon, and everyone's content has an equal chance of being seen by its audience. No tricky algorithms and no censorship, unless it's made clear in the rules of that instance. With the number of active users on Mastodon this month now sitting well over 1 million, it might be worth checking out. Several big names have already made the switch, and depending on how Musk's next few months go, they could be joined by many more. We'll leave it up to you whether you want to trade in your blue bird for a cartoon mammoth, but make sure to let us know your prediction in the comments section, as well as what you'd like to see in our next video. That's how it happened, and thanks for watching.